Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of DDD Daily, where today I'm bringing you Mii Gunner in two styles. Style number one, a style I like to call non-threatening movement, which is a flaw some players suffer from, where they over-focus on extremely fancy movement here and there, which costs them the game rather than focusing on my habits. And two, coming up in game number 2, is campy, projectile heavy, spam heavy Mii Gunner. The one I'm sure more people struggle versus. Part of the weakness of the non-threatening movement style, as I like to call it, is kind of the flaw with camping. Well, I should say bad camping, where you overly camp too much, so you don't take the risks involved needed to take the stocks. So, in this case, this person will opt for movement rather than the aggressive option that will take or end my stock. Quickly found out here at the beginning of Stock 2 that this person's place of aggression, the place they favor it, is off stage and not on stage, as if all that movement they're doing on stage is just to get me off stage. But the thing is I never feel threatened by their movement to actually force me off stage. That's the flaw behind non-threatening movement. It doesn't accomplish the goal you want. If you know a person is going to be aggressive off stage, you should go for situations like this, where they will get greedy for your ledge grab, so you can punish their re-grab. Pretty impressive when someone with only 2 jumps is able to fight DDD off stage with his multiple. So this is another flaw of the unnecessary movement, is sometimes those people are prone to SDs because of the way they're trying to schmoove.
3, 2, 1, go!
So according to the super accurate and dead on point GSP system that never fails or lies, this Geno is 70k fake points harder to beat than that previous gunner. Can you believe that? That just means that more people probably struggle versus this level of projectiles than they do movement. You're probably wondering up to this point why I've been using so much Gordo. The answer is that's my secret to get in sync with projectile users. For the first stock or so, I will use Gordo in rhythm with them until I get their pattern down subconsciously. Then I can custom punish accordingly. I realize that this mystical gift of analysis isn't just going to be bestowed upon everybody. The reason I can do that is because I had years of schooling as a chemist, physicist, and mathematician, so analysis is kind of ingrained in my head. It's what I do all the time. But you know what that means? That means that it indeed was not a mystical gift given to me, it was a learned skill, which means each and every one of you can learn to analyze your play and matches to the same degree that I do. It just takes practice, practice, practice. Every once in a while, when I feel the me gunner starting to switch stuff up, I need to throw a few more Gordos to get back in sync with their new pattern. I have to be clear, that statement earlier wasn't about flexing. It was merely an attempt to explain what is normally unexplainable, the source of my intuition during playing. And that source in this case happens to be years of analytical training. Honestly, I've never been able to quite put it into words like that before, and I usually joke around in the Discord telling people that I use the Force. Once upon a time, someone called my play robotic. They must have caught on to this heavy analysis very early. I will say it does have one flaw. If you constantly play looking for a pattern and someone doesn't have one, you can lose really, really badly.
Game.